What is going on, YouTube? Today we got a 2018 Harley Davidson Breakout. I'm going to be taking both wheels off and on, taking you along, showing how to get it done. So, let's take a look at the bike. Brand new 114. Well, I don't want to say brand new, but 2018. Not a bad looking bike. Well, anyway, let me show you how to get it done. First thing we're going to do, take a flathead. We're going to pry off the clip, safety clip. Next we're going to take a 12 millimeter. I'm going to crack these caliper bolts loose. Oh shoot. Ooh, she's real tight. Alright. We're unable to take this bolt out just yet because the exhaust is in the way. But we can move the caliper. All I'm going to do is lightly spread open the pads. Give me some extra wiggle room. Just going to let it sit there. Then we're going to take a 36 millimeter wrench. Loosen this nut up. Now if the axle starts spinning, I believe it was a 30 millimeter on the other side of the axle. Nut. And a washer. What I'm going to do is take like an extension, grab the bottom of the There we go. Push it forward, grab the belt, walk it off. Let's try to get our brake caliper out the way. This one's got an ABS sensor, so it's falling down. There's a spacer between your caliper bracket and your inside. There's a little pocket in the swing arm. Let's see if we can't get this caliper bracket out of here. Oh. There's that. Caliper bracket. There's a shelf that this slot goes into, and I was able to wiggle it out. Just some massaging, moving stuff around, find that sweet spot. And sure, holding the caliper over up against the exhaust. You can turn your roll. The belt was holding the wheel over. Come on. There we go. Now the belt was up against the rotor, or I'm sorry, the sprocket hub, holding it over this way. Moved it out, and I was able to get the clearance. Now we're going to do the front wheel. I believe we can do this without having to take the brake caliper off. But if we do, that's not that big of a deal. But first thing we'll do is take a 6 millimeter Allen. We're going to loosen up this pinch bolt. Don't have to take it out, just gotta loosen it up. Then it's a 19 millimeter Allen or a front axle socket. Next, we're gonna roll the wheel so you can. There's a ABS sensor on the other side. So, trying to get one of these spacers out. Spacer there. Sensor fell down. We're gonna tweak the rotor to open the pads up. Watch the caliper. That's simple, folks. I'm gonna change these tires and then show you how to put everything back together. I got the tires changed. So, first thing I want to do before you even leave the shop or wherever you're having the tires changed is to check your tire rotation. Now on these Michelins, there's an arrow on the sidewall or right here at the edge of the tread. Most tires have it on the sidewall. This one has one rotor, so we already know which direction the wheel goes. So we're good to go here. Gonna roll it in. Line up my rotor. Get it squared away. ABS sensor in. We're going to take our other washer or spacer. It's got a groove in it. It faces outward. Kind of get that. See if you can't get that in there. There we go. I've already cleaned and lubed my axle with some anti-seize, thin coat. You don't need to glob it on there. See if you can lift this up without dropping nothing. Yeah. I think we're in. Take our 19mm again. There it is. Tighten our axle down. Grab our 6mm, tighten our pinch bolt. This one doesn't need to be super tight. There's that. Spin the wheel. Good there. Pump our brakes up. Alright, let's put the tire back on, or the wheel back in. Again, check your tire direction. Arrows there, going this way, rotors on this side. Bada bing, bada boom. Roll her in, shall we? Caliper here. We'll hit plastic guard over here. There we go. Just find that sweet angle. Let me see if I can't get this bracket in. Hey. There we go. There she goes. Jesus, Murphy. Yeah, belt on the other side. Again, it's getting stuck between the frame and the pulley over there. Not giving me enough clearance. Try to put this bolt back in. There we go. Just gonna get the pads over the rotor, just set them there. Square my wheel up a little bit. So we got this spacer here. grooves outward. It goes up against the swing arm, between the swing arm and the bracket, the caliper bracket. Now we're going to take our ABS sensor. I don't think there's enough room right now. We'll go down some more. Now you want to go in the other spacer and make sure it's in the pocket on the other side. That. So, wherever it decided to go, our ABS sensor, I'm going to stick that in between the bearing and the bracket, like that. Okay. And while we're over here, we'll get our caliper bolt started. Finish putting our belt on. There we go. Already went ahead and cleaned and lubricated our axle. Get this all started. Make sure our sensors get in it. Okay. There goes our caliper bracket. I'm going to grab the other spacer. Come on. You got it. I'm going to grab this thin washer, stick it over the axle or nut. I can tell which way, because it's shinier on one side where it's rubbing up against the washer. I'm trying to put it on the same way. Now, what I want to do is just snug the axle so there's a little pressure on it, and then your sensor, it rotates but not too freely. Turn it counterclockwise till it stops. And then tighten up your axle. And it's also be a good time to check your belt tension. Grab our safety clip, stick it in the groove, make sure it spins. Alright, jack the bike up, spin the wheel, spins pretty freely. Sometimes the belt will rub some of the plastic guards until it gets a revolution or two, and that belt kind of starts tracking right. Pump up our brakes. Good to go. There you have it, guys. 2018 Harley Davidson Breakout. Showed you how to take both wheels off and put them back on. Back wheel's a little difficult with that caliper, but you just take your time, wiggle things around carefully, you know, lifting the bike up, finding a sweet spot. Same thing with taking the wheel out, and then when you put everything back in, just take your time, figure it out. I haven't done one of these in a long time, so that's why this one's kind of took a little longer than usual, but I just take my time. Anyways, if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, just be gentle please, and then also subscribe if you want to see more. I have some videos, other videos, riding videos and stuff. Go check them out, okay? And more to come. All right, adios.